What's up, everybody? I'm Sal Klein. This is Reggie Steele. And welcome to Spitballin. Spitballin.
What's up, everybody? I'm Sal Kalani. This is Reggie Steele.
And welcome to Spitballin. Let's go.
Let's go, baby. Got me a new computer. So if you want to see the video, you can see all the dimples in my face.
Yeah, your computer makes you look 10 years younger, bro. I think everyone needs to get new computers. Dude, if I got a new computer right now, I'd look 20 again.
One problem is, here, I can't really show you, but I got these, you got to buy adapters for everything, man. Like I needed to get an adapter for the mic, an adapter for the ring light, an adapter for my disc for the camera when I do that. That was a $40 adapter, bro.
Good Lord.
That's how Apple do. Yeah,
hey, look,
they do you dirty.
That's
bro.
what Apple does. They nickel and dime you to death on all the adapters and the different.
It is good though.
Chargers.
I'll tell you, it's fast. It's smooth. It's clean. It's a lot of space.
Is this a commercial for a new Apple computer? Is it new or is it just newer than your old one? Right.
That was brand new, baby. It just came out like 2 months ago.
Oh! So you state of the art. You brand
new.
And
then it's so light. And I got a whole terabyte on it. I was like, you need that. I'm like, I don't want to deal with saving space back and forth. There's just video now takes up so much space. Yeah. So, and I try and clean it out. As Reggie knows, I send him these clips and then he doesn't download them in time and they're already gone. I'm like, I gotta clean out my email.
I know. I'm like, dude, just take it out of the trash. He's like, no, it's deleted forever.
It's deleted forever because you put it in the trash. It doesn't clean up space. You got to empty the trash.
I know, but I was like, dude, give me a chance to get it.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
You know,
I feel you.
Well,
so once you get that email, just go straight to download. That's all.
Yeah, but I'm busy, man. I'm working. I got things going on.
Just a button, man. Just a button.
Yeah. So next time, that's the first time that I missed.
I just sent you one last night. Did you get that one?
Yeah, the Bourdain for Monday.
Yeah, that shit.
I didn't download it yet. Though.
Oh, you better get on it. If you already know you got it, it shouldn't be downloaded.
All right, man. I'll take care of it. I'll do it today after. Well, I'll download it today and then save it for Monday release.
All right. Well, we got Olympics coming up, but that's a fun. Well, it's not fun. There's some controversy there too. But I love the Olympics, so there's something that brings people together. We'll end on that. We'll do that because we could get into the little politics of this week, which was
this guy, dude. I feel like for me personally, this dude is forever digging himself deeper and deeper into holes. But his followers are so blinded and so committed blindly that it's almost like they refuse to hear the ignorance and nonsense that spews from this dude's face. Like I'm actually not saying his name anymore either. Like if I say anything related to him, I'm not saying like his brand. Well, yeah, I'm not saying his brand. I'm not gonna say his last name. Right?
Trumpamort.
Yeah, I'm not saying that. If anything, I'm calling him by his first name. It's like you don't get to be. Yeah, you straight up get Donald, Donnie. D, whatever. And then we also can talk about Michael Rappaport. I saw that you follow him. I unfollowed him last night because I can't take it anymore. But
I'm opening for him in next month.
Where?
Cobb's.
Hey man, this dude has been I guess Sage Steele, who used to be an ESPN analyst or
he did a Fox podcast.
Yeah, he did her podcast. And so it's been popping up in my feed. And I watched the first couple clips of him talking, and this dude was relentless in vocalizing his disgust and disdain for Donald. You know, calling him all types of animals
for years.
And now his beloved Israel is, having a hard time trying to figure some things out. And this dude is straight up willing to throw out the baby with the bathwater for one issue. He's on Say Still podcast talking about, well, I gotta, for years I went at Kushner and Donald, but now I feel like they might be the ones who can destroy Iran and give Israel what it needs. And And I actually wrote him. I actually commented. I just said, look, man, for years you went after this dude, and for one issue, you're ready to support this guy who's been ignorant, who has stirred up the worst in society, right? Who's been convicted of crimes, who his whole team has been devastated. People that work with him will not vouch for him.
Right.
But because of one issue, you're ready to support this guy, regardless of all the other things that are, I mean, destroying women's right to choose, funding, or not funding, but trying to defund education on some levels, trying to give complete immunity to police officers, potentially pardoning himself of crimes. You're willing to forget all of that for one topic, for one issue.
That's it. Was there enough space for you to write all those characters in the comment?
Yeah, but I didn't go into detail about everything. I said with everything that he's done, I was like, you're willing to throw out everything for one issue. It's
and
like,
did he write back?
Nah, he's not gonna write back. I mean, I didn't even check. I just put it out there and left it.
Yeah,
but that's
dude,
what they do. They
that's
make that's what they do. They do a great job of making everything a one issue election. So if you're a Christian, right? He's supported by Christians and evangelicals. If you don't believe in abortion, then they're like, well, he's our guy. We have to vote for him. But in the same time, he's giving tax breaks to the richest people, right? He's not helping out the poorest people, which they all are. They are arguably all the bottom of the barrel. He's not going to do anything to help them. And then there's some fear about immigrants coming to the country, taking their jobs, taking black jobs, taking whatever the case may be, which is crazy in itself. And they follow this dude hook, line, and sinker, and then their lives don't improve. Nothing improves. In fact, it gets worse. Right? But yeah, man, it's so much. It's so much.
All right, I'm looking up
and what is this Project 2025? Good
the
Lord.
video. What is this? This is crazy. I don't want this open.
Dude, can we put up Project 2025 so people can see what's on the agenda?
Man, I ain't trying to get like into some political ass.
Okay, well, I'm gonna say anybody who's looking and listening and watching, go look up Project 2025 and see what's listed. And hopefully you're smart enough to understand that if they implement all those things, your life changes completely, forever, possibly. Right? And it's not for the better.
Man, this stupid shit. Like, you
have to edit it out.
Zoom may not be able to record the contents of your screen until it is quit. Yeah, what? All right, so I'm gonna have to fucking hold. Okay, wait, hold on. What is this shit, dog? All right, you see this?
Oh, yeah, this was terrible. Yeah, let's go ahead and play it.
All right, hold on. Let me play with this window. It looks so small. All right.
I can't hear it at all, though.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, but I know what he said.
Yeah, but no, we gotta do it right, or you don't do it.
I mean, I think people can hear it. I just can't hear it.
Well, that doesn't make any sense. All right.
Yeah, because that's what happened with Chaz last time. Chaz, he could hear it, and then it played on the video. I mean, on the clip, but I couldn't hear it.
Please restart your audio sharing application. Let me install and continue sharing. Enter your password. Which password? Like, I don't know anymore. All right, can you see it now?
I can see it. I can always see it. I just couldn't hear it.
Now, let me know if you can hear it.
She happened to turn black, and now she wants to be known as Black. So I don't know, is she Indian or is she black?
She is always...
Harris's father immigrated from Jamaica.
I mean, it's so ridiculous now.
Dude, it's so ridiculous. The fact that he questioned her blackness or whether or not she's black, right? Like, tried to question whether or not Barack was born in this country or not. Her mom is Indian and her dad is Jamaican. Dude, so she's half Indian and she's half black. And she identifies as African American.
They can't like fathom someone who's mixed race. It's blowing their minds.
But the fact that he said, yeah, she was Indian and then she turned black. Really, you can turn black? That's a thing, Donald.
And
You
then
can
he
turn
put
black?
up like a picture that night of her in Indian garb, like she was, celebrating something with her family.
Yeah,
And it was like,
exactly.
so you're not allowed to celebrate both cultures? It's
Exactly.
ridiculous.
My son is half black and half white. So what if he can't honor both sides of himself? It's so dumb, dude.
Right. And you're going to
So
support
dumb.
that guy because of his stance on Israel? Come on, dude. This guy's a
Exactly.
goddamn moron.
He's a moron. But you know what though? His followers, I guarantee you they're out there like, well, yeah, what is she? Is she black or is she Indian? Which one is she? Well, she's both. She can acknowledge and celebrate both cultures. So I say to the white guy or white person that's listening who's half Italian and half Irish, right? So what?
Yeah.
You can't support the Irish side of you and you can't support the Italian side of you, or if you support only the Italian side, then you're that's what it is. So now you can't go to Ireland because you can't support, you know what I mean? Like, come on, dummies. But this, oh, hold on, I want to know this. She was Indian and then she turned black, right? With these hands doing this shit. She's Indian and then she turned black. Which one is she? She turned black. So what does that look like? Is there a whole metamorphosis process that happens? Is she Indian and she's like
the Hulk? It's like we had that sketch. Remember that sketch we had?
Yeah.
I mean, I think it was the title could have probably been changed. It was originally called The Incredible Negro. But remember that? It was going to be Matt Morales, and then he gets like, you push him around, and then he gets angry.
turns
Don't
into
make me
me.
angry. He turns it to you.
Well, we never did it though, right?
We never did it though.
We never did it. I remember talking about it. That's
Yeah.
funny. The Incredible Negro, the white guy who gets mad and turns into a large black man. Fucking hilarious. You know how many people would love that? They would love that.
I know. That's what made us think. We're like, oh, because you'd always say that about me. And like, because I always say, oh, like, if I had your body and walk around just kicking people's ass all the time. And you're like, yeah, you can't handle this responsibility. And then we thought it'd be funny if Matt, because he was, so much smaller, and then he just
turns it.
We didn't really have anything other than that. I didn't know where we would go with it.
It's easy. We make it a short, small.
But are you more like the Hulk, or are you more like a normal person? Like, how are you talking? You know what I mean?
No, I'm talking like me, but I just transform into a large black dude who's still articulate and well spoken. But all of a sudden,
you're just like in Matt's life. You just do what Matt would do that day.
Yes, exactly. I do what Matt would do, but also I just put bass in my voice. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like
that'd be pretty funny.
Like you go to, I'll give you the project when it's done. It's like, okay, Matt.
Yeah, you like go to his yoga classes and stuff, or
it's gotta be. I mean, you know what? Actually, if we want to brainstorm it, I mean, he doesn't necessarily have to be mad to turn into me. It could just be any situation where he could decide to turn into a large black man.
Well, the first one we do is angry, and then the next one we do something else, like don't make me sad or something, and then it shows you caring or sad.
You gotta look, man. If we're gonna play on stereotypes, then it's got to be the other one. Like, whoa, she's hot. Dang. All right, hold up.
right. There you go. Right. Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, and then only like a bunch of gay dudes flock to you instead. They're like, "Ooh, look at that skin." So we got a comment because I posted. Sometimes I'll post old videos on the YouTube trying to get. But dude, so YouTube doesn't put the little captions. So I was using this app to do it.
Okay.
And now the app's charging. They want like $100 for the year.
It's not bad. $10. I mean, a little less than $10 a month.
Anyway, all right. Well, you'll get my Venmo. But I had it. But before they did this, I had some already done in the tank, and then I've been putting them out once in a while on our YouTube shorts because that's where a lot of people hit it. So I put the one where you were talking about Trump supporters and how it's a call, and he's a snake oil salesman.
Mm-hmm.
And then somebody wrote, "Name a better candidate than Trump right now. Go ahead." And I put,
I would say my third
Kamala,
grade teacher.
yeah. I put Kamala Harris, Pete Buttigieg, Gavin Newsom, LeBron James, homeless guy at 7-Eleven, a blind dog in the neighborhood, that volleyball Tom Wilson, Tom Hanks. Loved any of those are better.
No, that's awesome. That was great comedic time, great comedy too. Because you start off with real people, and
Yeah.
then you just slowly
Got more and more
into,
crazy.
got more and more crazy. A homeless guy, and then the volleyball Tom. Oh my goodness, from Castaway. Comedic genius. That was great, Sal.
Oh, thank
Kudos.
you, buddy. But so yeah, so that's all we got on that. But a lot of people were watching it and liking the video. So
Oh, good.
speaking of Trumpers, and now this is a good transition to the Olympics because one famous celebrity Trumper is Rob Schneider. And
Rob Schneider supports Trump?
oh yeah, dude, you haven't been seeing him up on the Fox and everything? Oh yeah, dude, he's gone.
Oh.
He's gone pretty far.
Man,
But
these people, you like them in one way, and then they do
Oh.
something dumb, and you go, ugh, can't
Oh
like
yeah,
these
nah,
dudes.
dude, different
I'm done with
dude
the Hulk
now.
forever. The Hulk is done. I mean,
The
I
Hulk?
stopped liking Kid Rock a long time ago, but the Hulk Hogan. You
Oh,
know,
oh.
at the convention, it's like
I was like, what's wrong with Mark Ruffalo?
yeah, no, I'm done with Hulk Hogan too.
yeah,
I was done with him when he
that's
dropped the
bad.
N-bomb some years ago, and he never apologized.
Yeah,
So, yeah,
yeah, man, it's a shame, dude. It's a shame. It's gotten very like a bunch of clowns. It just
Well,
feels
yeah, I
like,
mean,
or it's weird.
this is the thing I don't understand is we've seen this guy for 4 years, right? We already seen him, right? And we saw everything that happened. He got impeached twice. He, you know, he he tried to overthrow the government, basically send his goons out to do a job. This dude stole documents, buddied up with dictators, and the part that's even worse than all that stuff, and all that stuff is bad, but he stirs up the worst in society, right?
Right, he just divides. It's just gross.
Yeah, he divides. There's nothing about him that says, oh, this country is coming together to work toward a common goal.
Right. No,
It's
he just
divisive.
blames. It's very divisive. It's disgusting.
It's disgusting. So for the people who support him, I go, do you not see what type of effect he has on the nation as a whole? Right? Like during his presidency, I want to say hate crimes rose. I don't know. I don't want to quote a percentage, but I know that it was a very high percentage, right? There were more people accosted in the name of because of their race or because of their gender. It's just that he's, and I mean, come on, and all the I mean, Charlottesville, the tiki torches and the khaki pants, soil and blood. We will not be replaced. We will not be replaced. Ain't nobody just trying to place you, average white guy. Like, dude, it's average white.
guy.
And you know, they say he's supported by the majority of his followers are uncollege educated white males.
Yeah, right? Uneducated. Yeah.
Yeah. So guys who never went to college. And look, I may get some pushback for this. You don't have to have a college degree to be successful. No, that's not what a college degree is solely about. College degrees give you an opportunity, but going to college, you know what it also does? It gives you an opportunity to figure out and to learn how to think, how to process and discern information, how to research. Those are the things that you learn in college when your brain is still developing in a place. You know what I mean? So it teaches you how to think critically. So when you stop at 18 and you just enter society as a whole, your brain is still developing, but you don't have any tutelage. There's no guidance to help you figure out how to process information properly, right? So that's what education is about, but whatever.
I should have played your music. So Rob Schneider, he said this, he's not watching the Olympics. He's banning it because the opening ceremonies, the French had some drag queens and they did they kind of replicated the Last Supper, and he just converted to Catholicism last year, and he thinks it was disrespectful to Christianity, and it like kind of like is in support of Satan. And then people have been commenting like, well, didn't you weren't you in a movie with Satan's kids and Little Nicky?
Little Nicky? Oh, that's fun. But that was before he converted.
And he was always in drag too. How many different movies he was in drag? So,
but you got to remember, he's an actor.
He's
He's like, that was a part. I was playing a part, right?
He's playing a part now. So I love the Olympics, Reg, and this is how I happen to have Peacock, and Peacock's showing it all. So look, I like watching it like this, dude.
Oh, whoa, look at this. You
Four
got
screens,
4
baby.
screens at the same on your computer?
No, on the TV.
Oh, okay. You took a pic. Okay.
Yeah, I took
Wow.
a picture. Yeah, so
I
there's handball, there's volleyball. I think that I don't forget what that is down on the left. Oh, that's you know what that is? Field hockey. You can tell by the blue. But yeah, dude, it's been awesome.
Holy cow. I haven't watched as much as I normally do. Although today I did watch a little bit of the US men's basketball team against Puerto
Oh, I was
Rico.
watching that. Yeah,
Yeah. We beat
they
them boys
took
pretty
it to
good.
him. They took the boots to him.
Yeah, you know what I didn't like though? At the end of the
Mm.
game, when time is running out, and you're up 28, anywhere between 20, 25, and 30, and Joel Embiid is standing at the top, giving this gesture to the crowd. Like, come on.
Yeah,
It's like, come on,
I
man. You
remember that.
just
Well, hey, they were booing on him.
dude, they booed him?
I don't know. He was shooting, and I think that's why he did that. Well,
Dude,
after he scored.
oh, dude. I'm like, yo, man, look, you just beat the dog shit out of a team that hasn't won in group play yet. Puerto Rico hasn't won. They got beat by South Sudan, then they got beat by
I
Serbia,
know.
now they
It's
beat by
like
the
it's like
US.
relax.
Yeah, they're 0-3. You can't celebrate beating someone who hasn't won a game yet, right? And you're
Right.
beating them by almost 30. Come on,
Right.
man. Right?
Right.
Like, so
All
yeah,
right.
I didn't
So
appreciate that.
a lot of controversy in this Olympics thus far. Did you hear about the Algerian boxer?
Oh, wait, is this the transgender person who fought against a woman?
No, see,
Against Italy?
there's the problem already. It's already misinformation. This person is not transgender.
That person was not trans?
No, this person is not here. I'll pull up the
I mean, tall with the shoulders.
yeah. I'll pull
Oh,
up the
no, you're right. They
image.
didn't say it was trans. There was something about they didn't do a good job of gender affirming. Oh, no, this is a different person. I saw somebody else.
Okay, yeah, no, this is so this woman was born like this, like that
Okay, born as a woman, just with higher
right,
levels
born
of
as a
testosterone.
woman and
Okay.
has just a higher amount. And so the Italian woman quit right after. Now that's the problem though. The misinformation is getting out there where even Trump and J.K. Rowling were already claiming that she was a man or transgender. And it's just like the quickness before they even know the facts.
Yeah, no.
I mean, that shows how quick people want to go to hate.
Well, they
So
want
yeah,
to they want to try to confirm their beliefs, right? They want to try to confirm their ideas immediately before they vet it.
right. So here's what the IOC president, Thomas Bach, said, defending the boxer. All right. And the boxer, this is her second Olympics. She boxed in the last Olympics, but
Okay.
just got knocked out in the quarterfinals. So nobody said anything. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Right. It's
Okay.
only when you
So,
win. It's only when you win that they care, right?
right. Okay. So they both competed. There was another person too from Taiwan. And they both were disqualified in last year's World Championships by the IBA. Now, both had competed in IBA before, and then the Russian dominated body, which faced years of clashes with the IOC, the Olympic Committee, over judging scandals, leadership decisions, financial issues, has refused to provide any information about the tests, underscoring its lack of transparency and particularly in recent events. And then this is what the guy said, who the president of the IOC said, let's be clear, we are talking about women's boxing. We have two
Okay.
boxers who are born as a woman, have been raised as a woman, have a passport as a woman, have competed for many years as women, and this is the clear definition of a woman. There was never any doubt about them being a woman.
Okay. Well, that's
So
good.
that's it. And so, but quickly people jumped and wanted to say the trans thing, and even I thought it for a second,
Yeah,
But
I
then so they
mean,
poured out there.
look, I'm just gonna throw it out there right now. People are born with different levels of estrogen and testosterone, right? And historically, if you look at the women, especially in track and field, if you look at the women who've been successful in track and field, they probably have higher levels of testosterone than other women, right?
Right.
And you can tell that because their bodies, women have hips, right? Women have hips. Men don't have hips. That's what enables us to run fast and we have more muscle mass, right? But
Right.
if you're a woman and you don't have hips, you're very narrow, then the angles at which your legs and your hips and your knees are connected, because when you have hips, you kind of get this shape. I read a whole thing about it, about what the difference between boys and girls and when it changes at 12 and 13 when puberty kicks in, right? Boys and girls hips are both the same like this up until like, parallel up into 12 or 13, right? But as girls' bodies start to change, their hips get wider, right? And when they get wider, the angle at which their legs sit changes. And so you
Yeah.
don't get the same, you can't get the same power, and they lose
Right.
muscle mass, right? They lose
Right.
muscle mass. Boys gain muscle mass. And when your hips are straight, then it's more of a better angles for running. But for the women in track and field, if you look at them, a lot of them don't have hips. So it's enabled them to be able to generate a lot more speed in a certain way. And also they have more muscle mass because they have more testosterone. But that doesn't
Right.
mean they're less than a woman. It just means that they're just DNA is different,
Right.
right? They
Right.
still have children, right? Like
When I was in high school, I don't know, I was like freshman or sophomore, the teacher did this test, and it's a great test. And to describe this whole point, how when puberty hits guys, it comes up into the chest, and women
Yep.
it goes into the hips.
The hips.
So he had a guy and a girl, and he had different ones. And you get down on your knees and hold an eraser, and you know how like the baby position almost in yoga where you just stretch out. And you stretch out and you put that eraser down with your hands. And then you put your hands behind your back and you gotta knock it over with your nose.
Okay.
And the woman, no problem, because her base of gravity was in the hips. And then the guy, he got this football player,
Yeah.
dude, and he had his chest back and he just smashed his nose so fucking hard on the floor.
Right.
Daniel Fessler, I remember. He's
That's
still
funny.
follow
That's a
on
great test.
Facebook. And yeah, it proved that point perfectly.
Yeah.
So
So yeah, I mean, you can't get mad at somebody because they're just built genetically different. Like, are you gonna get mad at somebody because they're tall? Right? It's like,
right.
well, that's not fair. This guy, he's 15 and he's 6'5". This other kid is 15 and he's 5'9".
Right.
There's something wrong. Like, no, we're built differently, man. There's different things coded in our DNA.
Okay, so now that's the thing. Everyone's talking about that story. And no one's talking about their other story. You know about the child rapist in the Olympics?
Donald Trump is in the Olympics too.
Hey now.
Ching. Wait, there's someone accused of pedophile. A pedophile is in the Olympics.
Convicted.
Convicted pedophiles in the Olympics competing.
Yes.
What country? Please don't say the U.S. What country?
No, Netherlands, I think, the Dutch. So here's the
Hey,
guy.
you gotta be. You know how good you gotta be at whatever it is you do that they're willing to look past pedophilia. Goodness, that's terrible, man. All right, go ahead.
So here he
Share
is.
the
You
story.
see him?
I don't see anything yet.
Oh, hold on. Let me share it.
All
Okay, this dude.
right.
Steven, what's your name, bro? Steven Van de Velde.
Yeah, Van de Velde.
All right, let me
Okay.
pull up this.
Wait, when did this
story.
happen? How old was it? Was it something like he was
Oh,
18 and she was
you want
16?
that? You want to think that? I get it, bro.
Yeah, 18 and 17 or something
Steven
like that.
Van de Velde, yeah, of the Netherlands. He's 29 years old. All right.
Okay.
At the age of 19.
So 10 years ago.
Yeah, in 2014, at the age of 19, he corresponded with a 12-year-old
That he knew was 12?
who sent him a friend request on Facebook. At first, he believed the girl was 16, and then they began to communicate, but continued despite her telling him her age.
Oh.
And so then, in August 2014, he traveled to her hometown in England, gave her alcohol, and raped her near the local Furtsin Lake. That same night, Van de Velde tried to stay at a hotel with his victim, but was denied a room, so they slept under a staircase. There were further 2 instances of rape the next day. During one of those 3, the victim told Van de Velde he was hurting her. Van de Velde returned to the Netherlands, told the victim to go to a sexual health clinic for contraception, at which point her age alerted concern among the staff. He was extradited to the UK, arrested in January 2016. He expressed feelings of guilt. Uh, he was sentenced. So this is where it gets crazy. He was sentenced to 3 counts of child rape, specifically the charge of a rape of a child under the age of 13. Judge sentenced him to 4 years imprisonment, which doesn't seem even that much, and placed him on the UK sex offender registry. His name still remains. But then, under a treaty between the Netherlands and the UK, he was transferred to the Netherlands to serve his sentence. The sentence was at that time adjusted in line with Dutch law, and the charge of rape was substituted for one referring to sexual acts that violate social ethical norms. After serving 13 months of his original 4-year sentence, he was released from prison. Wow. And now they returned him to fucking the Olympics.
Damn, man.
Well, an online
Damn,
petition
man,
calling
that's
for his removal from the Olympics had 100,000 supporters.
dude, that's I mean, it's a sickness, it's an illness, you know. Also, I mean, come on, man, a 12-year-old, like, I can't even. That's shit's disgusting, bro. Like, that just
Yeah.
that bothers me. I
So
don't even
now
know.
he plays beach volleyball and he's been getting booed all the time now. And yeah, they've won at least one. I don't know if they won the second one. Oh, he's married. It's funny. I remember they're talking to his his teammates. I just gotta play with the guy. What do you want?
He's like,
What are you
guys,
gonna do?
like, this is what it is.
Oh,
He's
fuck.
married now.
He's like,
He's
I'm going to the
married?
Olympics. Oh, fuck, this is my teammate.
Yeah, really. Good Lord.
Yes,
Damn, man, that's a tough one. I mean,
married to a German volleyball player who studied psychology and trained to become a police officer. They have one child.
man, that's a tough one. I mean, how could you, like, does she know his history? Like, how do you have a child with somebody that you how do you have a child with someone that's a convicted child rapist? Right?
What?
That's what it is. I mean, let's just be honest.
Oof,
I'm
yeah,
not gonna
I
miss
don't
my
know.
words.
And then how do you pick him to represent the country? It's like you said, like there's no other beach volleyball players in the
Well, I mean,
Netherlands.
I'm like, he must be a hell of a beach
It
volleyball
can't be
player,
that good.
or they want to win so badly. They're like, look, man, this guy's he's done some heinous shit, but I
Yeah,
think we
that's
can
gonna
win.
make you look bad no matter what. Like, don't even if you won, it makes you look bad.
Never underestimate the desire to win, right? Like, the desire to
Jesus.
win on the national stage. They go, look, if you win gold, they'll forget about all that shit. The whole country will be like, yeah, he represented us well, but he raped children. Whatever. Why are you bringing up old stuff? He just won the gold medal. Like, it's.
You tell me a child rapist could be in the Olympics, but not Jaylen Brown? The hell?
Oh, you're stupid. It's not the same. You can't compare it. Do not conflate those two things. It's not the same. Jaylen Brown did nothing wrong except for having an opinion about Nike. Right?
Yeah, he can't be in the Olympics.
He can't
Nah,
be
it's ridiculous. I don't know what the Netherlands are thinking.
They're not thinking. You know what they're thinking? They're thinking gold. That's what they're thinking. They want that gold. Right. But and also, you know, let's be honest, man. The way history works, in 10 years or 20 years from now, no one's gonna think about who won. They're just gonna see that the Netherlands won gold in beach volleyball, and that's it. You know what I mean? Like, that's just what it'll be.
Hopefully
there won't be an
don't.
asterisk next to that and be like, it was won by a child rapist, which is crazy. A 19-year-old and a 12-year-old. Fucking, I'm surprised. Yo, man.
Terrible.
How do you yeah, that's. Whoa,
Yeah, I got
that's
to delete.
wrong.
I'm deleting
That's
this
wrong.
guy out of my inbox right now.
Yeah.
But I don't want that bad
wrong.
mojo, bro.
Yeah, that's bad, man. Extradited. Laws are different in the Netherlands. Served 13 months.
That is crazy.
You know,
I mean,
I
it's
think
statutory, but it's still
under 13, bro. That's 12.
12. And he gave her the alcohol. It was all,
dude.
and even the 4 years seemed light.
Yeah, and he gave her the alcohol, which which kind of shows that it was like intentional. Like he
Oh
like
yeah.
he knew that he was what he was trying to do. Dude, I can't even imagine. Like my son is 11 and I
Oh
see him.
shit. Yeah, that's
Yeah, Theo's
shit.
11 and I see him with his classmates who are now on the way to 12. And to think about an adult at 19 trying to mess with these kids. Oh man,
That's
I'd be hard
crazy.
pressed not to take a bat to your body, bro. Right? Like it's just, yeah. All right, man. I guess, yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
So yeah, so maybe not everybody worry about the female boxer from Algeria, which is funny too. I saw Nico Santos put like, you think Algeria is really sending a trans person
Yeah, exactly.
to the
Not even.
Olympics?
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, and you know, it's because trans is like it's like a hot topic now. Like at one point when Britney Spears was a hot topic, or Paris Hilton, or the Kardashians, it's just another word that they use to try to stir up something, right?
Right.
It's not that serious. It's not that prevalent. There are now, look, there have been a couple of incidences here and there where you got a swimmer who did a thing, or you got somebody else who did a thing, but they try to make it seem like it's running rampant around everywhere.
Yeah,
and
just like
everything, and it's not
immigration,
true.
man.
Yeah, exactly. They love to take one thing and conflate it. They take one thing and then they blow it up into something
Right.
way bigger than what it is. So
So Reggie had a thing he wanted me to share. I'll pull up the video of the race walker who lost. I think it was like
yeah.
a month ago. And but I was watching track started this weekend. Track
Okay.
begins, and they did the 10K.
Okay.
All right. And I think it's 26 times around the thing. Takes about, so here's the thing. So if you do like a 5K, it's like 3 miles.
Okay.
Around the average person, it's like probably 25, 30 minutes, you know.
3 miles, 25, 30. That's 8-minute miles. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right?
I mean,
10-minute mile.
8-minute. Yeah. 8-minute mile, 30
a half
10-minute mile.
hour.
Right.
These guys are doing double that
Oh, yeah. They run it.
in 26 minutes.
Oh, yeah. They run it. They run it.
They were doing it so much, and one guy who's an Olympian fell. This was done. Like, he didn't fall, like tripped. He just was too tired. He couldn't keep up with the pace. They bumped the pace
Oh.
up. So these 3 Ethiopian guys took the lead, and they just bumped the pace. And then they took turns leading, right?
Nice.
And then but there was an American, and he stuck around the whole time, like 4th to 5th. And it was really good because they go 26 times and they're getting to the end, and it's close. Like, they're
Yeah.
bunched up.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
They're all, yeah. They're waiting for
Yeah.
that last quarter to try to
Right.
get deep.
So then it's this guy from Uganda ended up winning.
Oh, really? Not the Ethiopian?
No, I believe the Ethiopian got second and the American got third. The American fucking brought it at the very end
Wow.
and got
Good
the
for him.
bronze. But
Good for him.
he almost had the silver, but then one of the Ethiopians caught him. But the other two, and I felt bad for the one because he was like 4th or 5th, and he's been like, he was in the lead for so much of it, and he
Right.
didn't
He
place.
just couldn't hold on to it.
Yeah. So, and then swimming's always exciting because of the racing. It was so close. A lot of
Right.
swimming has been
Yeah.
very good. Did you see the French guy? The French
No,
swimmer?
I haven't seen any of the swimming. I
The
haven't seen
French
any of the
Phelps,
swimming.
dude. He's the French Michael Phelps. And
What-
he's got Michael
what?
Phelps' old coach is coaching
Oh,
him.
okay.
When he was
Well, there you go.
18, he wrote Michael Phelps' coach. It was like, hey,
Okay.
I want to try and be in the Olympics in France. I'm a competitive swimmer. And then he took him on. And this dude's been crushing. Like, I just saw him do another one. Like, that wasn't even close. They weren't even close to
Really?
this dude.
Oh, well, good for them. Good for France.
And this is all in France, in
Okay.
front of all his people. And it was really beautiful last night. He got his 4th gold medal. And then they
Wow.
did the anthem, and all these French people behind him singing, just like
Yeah.
loving it. And he's singing. Like, it was really beautiful.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
See,
I
that's
support
what
other
it's supposed
countries,
to be.
man. Yeah, exactly.
Bringing people together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. And I support, true athleticism, right? Like it's not that the Americans got to win everything. I'd love if we could win everything, but you got to respect and appreciate, excellence on a high level. Like when
Right.
people are performing on a high level, no matter where they're from, you just gotta tip your hat.
Right. Yeah, and it's been it's been cool to see. And then oh wait, I did have a clip I have to show you.
Okay.
That's something I was watching. I want to see if I could find that national anthem thing. But well, here, let's do your clip first. I have it all ready and set up. But this is what Reggie was talking about. This woman from Spain, she thought she had the bronze lined
Well,
up.
no, let's just let it play out.
All right, well, it's really quick. It's not that long.
Yeah, it's really quick.
All right. Okay, you ready?
Okay.
Wait, hold on. What if I didn't share the sound? Okay, sound is shared.
Okay.
All right, let's do it, baby.
5 meters. She's convinced she's got the bronze medal locked up, but not, look at her there. Not so fast. 2 meters from the finish line. That's just over 6 feet, in case you were wondering. Another racer, Ukraine's Lyudmila Olyanowska, comes from behind to beat her for that bronze medal. Ooh, the look on Garcia Caro's face says it all.
Hey, man, all I wanted to say is you save the celebration until it's over. That's it. You stay focused, you do the job, and you celebrate when the job is done, right?
Uh-huh.
It's like sometimes when I'm building Legos with Theo, right? And it starts to take form or take shape, and he wants to go play with it. I'm like, hey, slow down. It's not done yet, right? Like, we'll play when it's done. We've seen this happen. We just seen this lady who was on track to get the bronze, telling how many years she trained for this opportunity to place in the top 3, and she's on her way to getting the 3rd one, and she started celebrating prematurely, and now she's got none. She's got nothing. And it was right there at the last minute, where all it takes is you stay focused and you cross the line, and then you can do your flag and raise a hand and do the whole thing. But now you're like, yeah, oh no, oh. What? We've seen football players. I seen a football player. This dude got like a pick 6 or on the way to a pick 6, and right before he crosses the goal line, he drops the ball, thinking it's like, oh, I made it. He drops it like one yard outside of the goal line, and then runs inside, thinks he scored a touchdown. And a player on the other team was like, yo, he never crossed the goal line. Picks up the ball, still live, runs it back the other way, and dude's like, yeah, talking to the crowd, and the crowd's like, yeah. And then all of a sudden they see the ball going the other way, and he's like, wait, what? Oh, man. Come on. We see, was it Leon Lett with the Dallas Cowboys, a lineman? Someone fumbled. He picks up the ball. He's running.
Yeah, that was a famous one.
That was a famous one where he's like, he wants to show the ball, putting the ball behind him like he's done the thing. I'm going to score a touchdown. And then blop, knock that shit out of his hand. No touchdown. It's like, Leon, stay focused, man. So to anybody out there, whatever you're doing and you want to celebrate, I'm not saying don't celebrate. I'm just saying actually do the thing and then celebrate. Save the celebration till the end. Right. No premature celebrations, because there's still other people who are trying to win as well.
All right. So last night they brought this sport back, which is, whatever. Trampoline.
In the Olympics? Shut up.
Yeah,
I know they got
dude.
3-on-3 basketball, which is new.
Yeah, the U.S. have been doing terrible. But the women's are coming back. We'll see.
Okay.
But yeah, no, trampoline, they brought it, they did it at one time. I don't know if it was Beijing, and then they stopped doing it, and then they brought it back for this year. And whatever. But I did catch myself watching it because it was on.
Okay.
And it was the final, so it was for the gold.
Okay.
And it's kind of like diving, really. Well, some of the guys were divers.
Okay.
So that whole spinning thing, it's just like a little opposite. But look at this clip of this guy.
Right,
I think he's an Italian guy. He falls off.
Oh shit! He fell off the trampoline.
Yeah,
he
dude.
missed it.
Yeah, but they have guys there on the side to catch him. So watch how see the mat right there. That's what catches him.
Yeah, but
Here,
what about
watch.
both sides?
There's a mat on the other side.
Oh shucks. Oh. Sorry, bro.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Jeez.
But he was okay. He was okay.
Okay. Goodness.
But yeah, that's crazy. Like you don't even think that aspect of it. Like, oh, you could fall off like a kid.
Well, hold up. I was surprised to see such a small trampoline. I was like,
you can't hurt
they
it.
set you up for failure with that joint. I'm like,
You
if he put his arms out, I think it was wide. It wasn't as wide as his arms. It might have been as wide as his arm's length, right, from side to side. I'm like, yo, that's a
he
small.
was off from the beginning. He kept going
Yeah, he was
off.
off from the
Yeah, and
beginning.
then it just kept.
What if you go to the other side? Is the other side a wall? Do you just rub up against the wall, bounce off the wall? Yo, that's crazy, man. I never seen the trampoline in the Olympics before. So you just showed me something that I have never seen before in my life.
Yeah, that's what I love about the Olympics. It's so much shit. I was watching archery. You got the people shooting.
Yeah,
You
ski
got the
shooting.
Korean with the
Cool.
stuff, and then you got the guy without the stuff, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm just a natural shooter." It's just, they got all kinds of stuff, but it's great. So here, I want to show you this. This could be one of the last things. Whatever.
The U.S. is currently leading in medals too, although we don't have
medals,
the
but
most
not in the
gold
gold.
medals.
No,
China has the most gold, I think, but we
Yeah.
have. Last I checked, we had like 31, and that was like yesterday or day before.
Oh,
yesterday,
and then Simone Biles, and that whole thing was great.
Oh,
I
yeah.
watched
She
that.
just got her 7th one today. She just got another gold one today. Shout out to Simone Biles for being the most decorated and probably the greatest gymnast in U.S. history.
Yeah, no, she is. And KD and a lot of them went to the game. And yeah, I think KD said something like, yeah, she could catch it alley oop.
Yeah,
and dunk that.
Oh yeah. He's like, I feel comfortable throwing her an oop. She gets up there. She's a little somebody too.
Yeah, it's crazy how small she is and how high she can get.
Yo, man, muscle, man. She's built. She built for it tough.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool to see though. And now, yeah, they'll show them again tonight. I think in prime time of what they're gonna do. But yeah, and this was another thing. The all around, I think I read they said something like, I don't know, bro, it was like 60 years or something since anyone over 20 years of age has won it. Everyone's been 20 or under the past like 60 years.
In gymnastics?
Yeah, and the gymnastics all around where they do all 4 events. And
how old is Simone
last
now?
year, 27.
Oh wow. And she's married now, right?
Yeah, to the guy, he's now on the Bears, but he was with the Packers. All right, wait. Okay, so Simone Biles killed it. But the last one to win, the all around, because Simone dropped out, remember? So the last one to win it was Suni Lee. She was 18.
Oh, yeah.
And then the British girl won before her, or the Brazilian girl, sorry. And the Brazilian girl is still competing in it. And she was a teenager. So yeah, it was crazy, man.
You think this is Simone's last time competing?
Yeah, I think so. She's
She should be 31 next time.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. She's done 3 now. I think or 4. I think she's done now because she did.
Okay.
It was interesting because remember Gabby Douglas was the shit in Beijing, and then her and Simone did London, and then Simone kind of took over, man. It's been crazy.
Yeah, it's hard. It's gymnastics is tough, man. Hold up, there's this kid, Richard Fredericks, the black dude. Have you seen him? I think that's his name.
Flipping Fredericks. Yeah. He's flipping all around. Yeah, for the men. The men's another one. The guy with the glasses, and he does the pommel horse, and they did the all around, and they got the bronze, and they haven't placed a medal in men's gymnastics in years.
Okay.
But this guy, all he does is the pommel horse, and he has a vision thing, so he has to wear these glasses, but he doesn't wear them when he does the horse. He just knows where everything is.
Wow.
And so they picked, and that thing got picked last. So he had to wait for all the events, all the people, and he's just sitting there on the side, like sleeping a little. And then finally it's time. And then he goes and he knocks it out. And then they win the bronze. But yeah, it was hilarious, man.
Wow. Okay. So the US men's gymnastics doesn't historically do well against.
No.
Who does the best? Like who's been the leaders in there?
In the men's?
In the men's. Because I mean, Russia's not competing this year at all. They've been banned, right?
Oh, so that I was watching that. I'll look it up. I was looking at that the guy who won the gold in trampoline had he had a flag. It said AIN was his country. And I'm like, what the heck is that? And what that is he's neutral. He doesn't have a country because he's from Belarus, and Belarus and Russia are the two that have been banned because of the Ukraine invasion.
Okay.
So that's where he was from, and yeah. All
If he
right.
wins, they're gonna claim him though. You know, somebody's gonna claim him.
Oh, well, yeah. So then they played the anthem, and there was no yeah, it was just some song that they just kind of made up.
They give
They
him a
did.
Biggie song.
No, it was just no yeah, they did they just some neutral song, I guess. All right, let me see. Who are the standings? The men's all around Olympic final results. Japan was on top. They got the gold.
Oh, they did.
Japan, yeah.
Okay.
Why can't they just show me? It's like all these ads. Da 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 da. Was China second? China's always strong too at this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Japan's gold medal. And China. Oh wait, this is something else. Whatever, dude. All around final results, Japan's on top. That's all I know. They're
Okay.
good. All right, let me play this little French guy, and then we can wrap this.
Okay.
This is beautiful. This is what the Olympics are about. Oh, you know another good one to watch? BMX racing. Oh, it's
Oh
so
yeah, that's
good,
always
dude.
good. Yeah, that's fun. That
Dude,
is
they're
fun.
falling and shit like crazy, and it's but the problem is it's the beginning is so important, you
Right.
know, because yeah, it's so hard to catch up once that beginning. But the French got three, they swept it. They got all of them gold, silver, and
Oh
bronze
wow,
in the
really?
BMX
In
race.
BMX
Yeah,
biking?
yeah,
BMX racing?
yeah.
Whoa, wait, didn't we create that sport? The US?
I might have started here, I think, when we had. But when was the last time we had the Olympics here? I don't know. We've introduced snowboarding. I know that. I don't know if we
And the X
introduced
Games,
BMX.
right? Skateboarding. Well, the X Games is something different,
It
but
might
right.
have started. Oh, you know, you ever see The Lords of Dogtown? It's a great movie. And I didn't know it. I was like, it
I
kind of
remember
missed
hearing
my
about
time.
it,
It
but
was
I
like
never
the
saw it.
2000s. But it talks about how skateboarding really started. And it
Oh,
really
okay.
was these guys down here in like SoCal. And it was a very hot summer in 1978. And so people had to drain their pools. And then these kids would go and skate in the pools. And it was the
Oh
smoothest
wow.
surfaces. And
Yeah,
then they started because the tricks before then, they just did shit on flat ground and stuff. They
right.
didn't have all that stuff yet. And so, yeah, these guys began doing it. And then there was a whole school and a crew. And yeah, great story, man. And then
Wow.
those guys ended up, one of those guys ended up having a school and ended up teaching like Tony Hawk and stuff was it,
Oh
you know what I
wow.
mean?
Okay.
So
Yeah.
yeah, it was really
That's
cool
pretty
to
cool.
see. And now it's an Olympic sport itself.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy.
All right, buddy. Here we
It's
go.
cool, but good. All right, here we
This
go.
is beautiful. And if you can watch the people, I hope they show a lot of the people in the background because that's
Oh,
my
look at that.
favorite
Leon
part.
Marchand, fourth gold.
Marchand.
Marchand.
Yeah, I'll turn it up. You hear us?
Yeah.
But if the people behind him were going crazy and singing,
Oh, it is the Frenchman.
yeah, this is the guy who's kicking ass in France.
He's got a very distinctive look. He's got a wide mouth. Holy cow.
Well, this is so zoomed in. Let's get to
He doesn't have a chin, bro. Like his face, like I feel like his. All right, I should
why he can swim so well, dude.
Yeah, he's narrow.
Hear them all?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the guy in the back singing.
Yeah.
All of them, they're loving it.
Yeah, that gold medal sure does look nice.
Yeah.
I mean, a gold, silver, and bronze, man. You put that gold next to the bronze, it really don't feel like you did a whole lot. Right? You go, like, dang, I guess I got third, which, you know, over
Hey,
100 people, that's, you
a
know.
medal's a medal. If I went to the Olympics, I'd be getting the tattoo of the rings on my arm on the plane over.
Premature celebration. Premature
I don't give
celebration.
a fuck. Once you're in, you got to be there. Once you're there.
Dude, what
You're saying
happens?
if you went to the Olympics and you just got knocked out in the qualifier and then you wouldn't get the rings?
I mean, I would hope that I compete. I want to compete.
You
If I
compete, but if you got to go, That's all that you need.
If I get to go and I get to compete, and maybe I don't win, maybe I don't win a thing, right? A medal, or I don't place, but afterwards, then I get the ring. But I can't get the rings. I get the rings, but I can't get the
now,
rings before.
What if like I just got the rings, like somebody who did that and just played as a poser just to try and get chicks or something. That'd be another level. You're like, wow, there's no way you lied about that. You're like, no. But then, like, what would
You're
you
like,
say you do? You can't,
yeah,
you
there
can't
are no
say-
rules around getting a tattoo. I can get a tattoo whenever I want, right?
It'd be like, yeah, I was a professional swimmer. Like you
Yeah.
could say you were a swimmer, but nah, people would look you up and they wouldn't show. So you'd have to.
And you're not
But then I'd
shaped
be
like a
like-
swimmer. You
I'm
gotta
like,
have
well,
broad
yeah,
shoulders,
it's true.
long arms.
I could be like, I did handball, but then I don't
Dude.
know the rules enough to really prove that.
You'd be better off saying you did bocce ball.
That
Like,
ain't in the Olympics, bro.
exactly,
Curling. I was
exactly.
a curler.
Curler, or you did archery, right? Give me something
Yeah,
else.
no, but then yeah. What would you do, bro? What would you say?
Oh,
Or
man,
Reggie
come
would-
on, man. I mean, with this body, I could do anything, right? I could be
You couldn't
I
say
could be-
basketball because they can look that up and know that's not true.
Yeah, exactly. So I can't go there, but I go.
You'd have to
maybe,
be something very obscure. Yeah, see, that's
Actually,
so
nah, this
easy.
body ain't built for the Olympics that
Shot
way.
put. You can do shot put.
Nah, because you see those guys, they're really big dudes. Like they look
You
like
know, I was
they're
watching.
like football players.
No, that's true. I was watching them yesterday. They put all that chalk on their neck.
Yeah,
I was
exactly.
watching the high jump, and that's a tough sport
It's a
because
super
you
tough
have to
sport.
work out your legs to get that hop. But if you work out your legs, then your butt gets bigger, and that butt is the number one thing to knock the bar over. Like they're not
That's
sucking
funny.
in your butt cheeks, dude. They're
Yeah.
not doing it,
Well, you gotta,
and they're knocking it left and right with them things.
you gotta arch it back.
Like if you have the flattest ass, if you were like some flat ass champ,
But
you
then you're
would
not
be
getting.
the highest jumper there is.
No, you can't, because that's where you generate the forces with your
Well,
glutes.
right. You'd
Your
have to
glutes
do
and your
something.
quads.
Yeah, well, you'd have to get the legs built, and then you'd have to get a surgery. Is that legal? Can we do that? Can you get your butt flattened?
No, you can't get your butt flattened.
Why not?
That's funny.
I think it
Everyone's trying
happened
to
in
get-
Ren and Stimpy. They took the fat
it's
from
cartoons,
Stimpy's
man.
butt
It's
and put it
cartoons.
in Ren's pecs.
That's funny. That's terrible. That's funny. We got people trying to get BBLs, Brazilian butt lifts, and you trying to get people to get rid of the ass. That's
yeah.
funny.
What does the BBL stand for?
Brazilian butt lift.
See, yeah, you got to get the WBF, white butt flattener. I'm gonna get one
What's
white
that?
butt flattener, please.
The-
Suck that out, flatten it up,
The
jumping
Brazilian
over anything.
the BBF, the Brazilian butt flat.
They're not Brazilian about it, dude. No,
Not
we got
Brazilian about
no.
it,
We
you're right.
gotta go. We gotta go. North
I don't know.
Dakota, North Dakota white.
Nah, man, you just gotta tuck your ass in and get over the hill, over the bump, man. That's it. I'm thinking
You
if I had
can't
to do a
tuck it
sport,
in. I'm telling you.
if I had to do a sport, maybe I can get away with ski shooting.
No, you.
Pull.
And then you go, hey, let's go ski shoot, and you couldn't shoot shit. Be like, man,
I've
you
done it
suck.
before. I've done it as a kid. I think I made contact once. I think
Well, not Olympic level.
not Olympic level.
Yeah,
I
we
just
got.
gotta
How
make-
would you hide during the Olympics?
I just got to do it one time. I just
You
got to
know,
make
you-
contact
yeah.
one time,
Yeah.
or be professional and just say that, you know, like just have a bad day. Be like, all right, let me do my thing, and then be like, pull, right? Just sound like I know to do a pull.
Be like, oh, this
was
gun
all right.
is busted. I'll show you another
Yeah.
time, baby.
I usually, it's not my gun that I shoot. I don't have my gun available. Right? So actually,
All
no,
right, Reg.
I would never pose. First off, I'm not a poser. So
No, that
so
would be
there's
pretty
no-
bad.
yeah,
That'd be
that's
pretty
pretty bad.
bad pose.
I just go with I go with the
I
real
think that would be
deal.
funny. We could put that in a movie or something. That'd be a funny character to have. Like,
A
oh
guy-
man, what has Jimmy been in the Olympics? Nah, he just did that tattoo to pick up chicks.
That's
Like
terrible.
it's like every week he changes what he did. Yeah, baby. I curled with the best.
That's like
of-
guys back in the day who tall guys would act like they played basketball for something, played in the
Oh,
league
yeah,
or
yeah,
whatever. Which I always thought, I was like, yo, that's whack, yo. You're lying. You got to lie to get some ass? Come on, man. You ain't got to lie to kick it, bro. Just be yourself. There's somebody who'll give you
Yeah,
something
it's
based on who
easier
you
that
are.
way to look, I guess.
See, those are guys who are trying to play outside their league, like play above what they deem to be their level, right? They're like, oh man, she would never go
I
out with a
need
guy
a
with
boost,
me,
yeah,
like
but
me.
yeah.
Right? She would never go out with a guy like me unless I was a professional athlete. So I'm just gonna
Oh,
pretend to be
yeah.
one. Who wants to go out with a chick like that anyway? If she's that shallow, like, yo, I think
Oh man.
The real challenge, I think the real excitement comes in not being one of those dudes and still being able to pull her, right? Like,
Right.
oh no,
Well,
she dates professional athletes.
well, that's the
right?
Olympic
And
level then.
yeah, look, I'm trying to think about how much I want to say on this podcast.
All right, well, wrap us up, Reg. We got it.
Yeah, let's just leave it at
Sherry
that. All right,
Carlson's
that's
about
it.
to race. Or
All right,
Richardson.
so that's today's episode, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. We love doing it. We're gonna keep on doing it. If you did enjoy it, please like, share, and subscribe. That's
Yeah,
the best thing
donate
you
to
can do
that
for us.
Venmo. We gotta pay off this stuff.
Yeah, and donate to the Venmo. I guess Sal will put the handle out. I don't know what it is. And
It's on our Instagram.
Oh, is it? Okay. Well, yeah. Feel free to drop a couple dollars.
Delman Hirschler, check it out, dude.
He's busy. He's working. He's got stuff to do. So with that being said, please, leave a comment. We like them all, positive and negative feedback, whatever the case may be. Feel free to leave a thing or two. And with that being said, that's Sal Kalani. I'm Reggie Steele, and this is Spitballin. Peace.